Now I want to give a turn to our colleague from UK and Germany, the development manager of the Eurocenters. Eurocenters is the largest network of language schools in Europe and probably in the world, but in Europe that's the definite. So, Mr. John Alessi. Mr. Alessi, are you here? Mr. Alessi.
Good morning. I am John Alessi and I'm Senior Business Development Manager with the Eurocenters Global Network of Language Schools. It is a real pleasure for me to welcome you all to the second annual international conference, Shaping Science. And it was an honor to be invited to participate in this conference by Mr. Soliev, who is the director of the Innovation Center in Samarkand. It is particularly important to us at Eurocenters to be present, as we have recently started to cooperate with partners in Uzbekistan, in particular with the LTC leader group in Bukhara, where we now are able to provide our expertise and training to local people in the area. The theme of the conference is research, global research, and how this shapes science and shapes our future. It is indeed more important than ever to continue to pursue academic and educational. And today you will hear from a number of experts in their research fields on how the current global situation may have changed the educational and research landscape, and how we move forward as an educational community. Today is a prime example of how we adapt to challenges brought about, for instance, by the current global pandemic. And I guess in a sense, it's a way of predicting what will happen in the future again. Hopefully, not in such a dramatic fashion, but it is a sign of things to come. The educational world in particular was already slowly moving towards a distance online learning, online exchange of information sort of context. I'd imagine that the current situation has just sped up probably something. As a linguist myself, with 20 years of experience in the field, it is clear more than ever that language is what glues all those disciplines together. And in order to tackle issues, in order to progress research that will benefit everyone globally, it is essential that we include advanced English communication skills to our set of research tools. Research is what moves the world forward, what solves problems. Indeed, we are right in the middle of one of the biggest crises of the century, for sure. And it's only research that will allow us to overcome. And language, and in particular English, I dare say, is the tool that will allow us to spread that research, spread that knowledge in a professional and global manner. So I look forward to listening to today's experts. Myself, indeed, will be speaking later about the implications that the pandemic has had on language learning in particular. And I wish you all a very good day.
So I thank you, Mr. Alessi, for the presentation.